The tide that lifts all boats is consciousness. Our current world seems on the verge of chaos and annihilation. Granted, our ability to destroy the planet is more palpable and achievable than in the past, and this is broadcast to us daily. We are marinated and microwaved in terror and lack, when in actuality, many of us live far more abundant lives than our ancestors. But keeping us in fear serves a purpose, as it kicks in our survival animal brain, which then cannot reason and only react. Our bodies are a pharmacy, and certain emotional toxins such as hatred, greed, and shame create negative neuropeptides. We are not meant to sit in these stages for long periods of time, otherwise we are damaging our emotional and psychological systems. There is a better way, although admittedly not an immediate miracle. That is in addressing our distortions, pains, and inner wounding, and getting the healing we need. It is choosing to radically feel better, seeking to raise our vibration daily through healthy intake of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual food. Love, acceptance, compassion, and wisdom create positive neuropeptides that heal body, mind, and soul. One way to measure where we're at is to incorporate the David Hawkins scale of consciousness. This monitors a person's vibrational frequency from 0 to 1,000, with Jesus, Buddha, Krishna topping off at 1,000. In terms of the billions of people on Earth, we have just reached an average of 200, which is the beginning of moving away from ego fears toward considering others. As we move into higher vibrational realms, we will have more positive responses and operate out of the prefrontal cortex and heart centers rather than our animal survival instincts. Expanded consciousness is logarithmic, not linear, so what in the past took centuries to change could now occur more rapidly. And one individual at a high vibration can ostensibly affect millions of people. To say that we must plod through evolution at our Darwinian pace is negative and limited, not to mention erroneous, as we are on a rapid escalation. Time is a Saturn construct, while Uranus is breaking through old paradigms of time and space. And with Uranus in Aries, it's time to look at the brain and its capabilities through new eyes. As Einstein pointed out, you cannot solve a problem from the perspective from which it originated. When we hone in on our respective genius and operate from the position of love, both high vibrations, we will bring forth ways to solve some of our most regressive, intractable problems. Behind all the bad news are millions of amazing stories of change and awakening from the nightmare of the ego. And as that happens, instead of force as a mechanism of change, we will attract what we need from a quiet place of inner power. We have all incarnated at this time to experience the end of one world, Pluto and Capricorn, and the beginning of another, Uranus and Aries. Let us not lose faith and be distracted by negativity, and we will be treated to an amazing renaissance rather than the tragedy we are currently fearing. I'm Meta Astrologer Patrice Kamens.